So can I also ask you in that
Go
vein
ahead,
then?
Shivani.
Yeah, can I also ask you, just taking forward from there, you know, in the IPL franchisee contract, as you're saying, the BCCI has all the grounds to cancel the contract of Chennai Super Kings. Their team principal has been known and proved to be betting. Yet today the Supreme Court allowed Chennai Super Kings and Rajasthan Royals to go on and play in the IPL season 7?
I'll tell you, exactly as an interim order, the court felt they are still in the middle of arguments. They have only heard one side. They have only heard me. They have only heard my reading of the report. Prima facie, the judges felt it raises very serious issues. They have yet to hear the BCCI. They didn't want to cancel the tournament. So initially the judges suggested maybe these two teams should not participate. The BCCI made a valid institutional point saying, look, this will strike at the heart of the tournament, because if you, by the dynamic of numbers, if you remove two teams, it comes down, I believe, from 60 or something to 34 or 36. There's some sheet of paper they handed over with the calculations, which seems to be correct. So the court felt very well, let's not spoil the IPL, let it go on. If it has gone on for so long, let it go on for one more season. The problem is not with the players. The problem is that if there are allegations of spot fixing, how they are to be investigated is the problem before the court. The problem today is, how do you get this body which is supposed to be regulating all this, but which is prima facie, if the report is correct, which is manned by people who are a part of all this.
Mr. Salve, if I understand you right, what you are saying is this is an interim order. They've only heard one side of the story. Your arguments, they'll hear the BCCI.
Absolutely.
But the fact is, you are raising some serious issues here. One, you are saying this season can go on, but the bigger picture of conflict of interest, of probity, of morality, of issues of ethics, of how the constitutional working of the BCCI will be done, these are the issues that the Supreme Court now deliberate upon. Are you saying that the story is not yet over and there's a lot of things that still go in this case?
That they are going to hear and decide all these issues. If they hold that they are hands off, they are hands off. But if the court holds that they have as power of judicial review, considering the fact that BCCI today holds the fate of cricket and cricketers in its hands, the court may take a view that you are subject to limited judicial review. We can see that there is probity in your working, and on that yardstick, if the court accepts, what I have relied on is what we call the P.J. Thomas principle. When Mr. Thomas was removed from the post of CVC by the Supreme Court, it is not because they found him to be a criminal or even charged with a serious crime. They said, to borrow that expression, Caesar's wife must be above suspicion. It is all about institutional integrity. Now the BCCI has to, instead of using adjectives against lawyers, has to come to terms with, are they going to agree to institutional integrity or are they not going to agree to institutional integrity?